Simple fact that the Constitution states shall not be infringed. Shall not be infringed. Look, come on, shall not be infringed. It's not complicated. This was an 18-page bill that is more than background checks. Have you noticed? Aside from hurting the individual liberties of an individual, it's also potentially going to cost the Washington state revenue because you've got businesses that are potentially going to close. They have to, if it's enforced. You can't have armed security. You can't have armed transport. You can't have companies that make holsters that are specific for your weapon type, custom holsters. We have manufacturing companies here in Washington State that if you have a firearm that you want to have a holster made for, you can't hand them your firearm now to have it made without doing a background check and a transfer. And oh yeah, then you've got to get a background check and a transfer to give it back to me. Does that make sense? Absolutely not. What we have right now is millions of dollars coming in from outside of Washington State, and unfortunately some came from inside the state too, to tell people that this was about background checks. If it was simply a background check bill, I don't think you would have this type of opposition. This is much, much more than that, and we're going to fight it here in Olympia. And there's a few of us that are here today, including Representative Elizabeth Scott. Thank you. I'm sure we'll probably see Representative Matt Shea, Representative David Taylor, Representative Jesse Young. There are many of us here right now to make sure that your message is carried forward.